action, and Ruben Chinulu screens off Cliff Amore. He screens help better than any big.
At the line for the Tide, a transfer from you win games in so many different ways. And the pace.
A lot of threes, but they get them off penetration. You have to guard the ball, keep them out of the lane.
And Martin just lost the handle. And Philon, the freshman who was so good in the quarterfinal win yesterday over Kentucky. The assist on the basket by Grant Nelson.
Boy, how about it?
Over Kentucky. Florida beat Missouri in the quarters to get here. Look at the pace by Sears.
Big men in the SEC, maybe in the country, that Florida has.
And another one coming off the bench, Thomas Houck, who's a great passer as well. Nelson left alone, and he'll knock it down. The grad transfer from North Dakota State, only 27% from three on the season, but he's got the green light, and he seems to make them at big times.
Yeah, you don't want to let him get his feet set and dare him to shoot it.
Look at that. Look at the handle. A great look to Youngblood for three.
Grant Nelson grew up in North Dakota as a guard. Now he's grown into a big guy, but he just showed he still has guard skills.
And Youngblood, a very good shooter, 38% from three. Alabama, the catch under the basket, and gets it out to Martin. Condon, just a sophomore as well, from Perth, Australia. Martin, the lob for Condon. Really caught under the basket, blocked from behind and blocked again. And it'll be Alabama ball when we come back.
Urban Klapjar can come in and shoot it.
Holloway, an Auburn Tiger a year ago. And the open three will go down for Stevenson, an incredibly talented young man, a sophomore from Chapel Hill who's made 19 starts this year for Alabama.
He's on a heater. He had 16 against Kentucky, 3 of 5 from three last night. Too much on the ball and nobody on the weak side. Just a quick slip to the bucket for the easy dunk.
Philon hesitates, can't hit it. And then working hard in the glass, Aiden Sherrill. Atlantic, and it may be the best trio in the country.
Yeah, you think you got Walter Clayton Jr. bottled up. He makes a dribble move, uses a screen. What a play by Stevenson. He is on a heater right now.
Sensational drive by Jaron Stevenson. And a three-point play for Stevenson. Every college basketball game should be just like this one. Could you make that happen?
Yeah, good luck.
Watching these two teams play is so much fun. Klapjar, and it's still Florida.
Points last night against Missouri. He was 7 of 9, one of the toughest players in the country.
Boy, Klapjar really sticking his nose in there against Steve today. Joe Leonard, you and I, first and foremost, are both just concerned, looking like himself. That left leg must be okay. In and out. Boy, Holloway had a good look. Terrific rebound there by Mo Diabate. Sears from the logo can't knock it down, but Diabate does it again, and the third time is the charm.
Mohamed Diabate, the lefty from Queens, New York, is as tough, physical, and as good a motor as anybody in the country. He works. Klapjar with a little handoff, then came back to the ball and got a screen from Condon. Beautiful.
A couple of times when this happened, got a chance to play and came in and started knocking down shots. Kind of just forced his way into the rotation. They had some.
This guy is a budding star.
Yeah, he is getting better by the game. Was the player of the game for Alabama in the win over Kentucky last night. Grant Nelson.
And give credit to Philon for that screen, but that's a big-time finish by Grant Nelson.
The other end.
And Condon screened off the help defense again.
Nelson with the running reverse.
My neck hurts.
33-29, less than 10 minutes in.
How fun is this?
Aberdeen, the turnaround. And it's going against the Gators.
Now watch Philon. After he gives the ball up, he sets a screen, and that helps Nelson get all the way to the rim. And Nelson had to put some pressure on Clayton. How are you going to get in front of Chinulu?
As you mentioned, the Gators, one of the very best offensive rebounding teams in the country. The floater for Sears and the soft touch.
That's a tough task.
1 of 2 for Martin, and it's tied at 35.
Guy with the ball can get you some rebounds. Mohamed Diabate.
Got a great screen from Sears and a foul at the rim.
Almost 2 per game. That's top 10 in the Southeastern Conference. His steals come off the ball while Elijah Martin's usually come on the ball. 2 really good steals guys.
Condon switches onto Sears. Stevenson in the corner knocks down the 3.
He is defense. Elijah Martin has to try to get back out there, but a great pass by Sears.
Second 3 of the game already for Jaron Stevenson, and how about that rebound from Mark Sears?
That's what it's going to take. The guards have to get down and rebound as well.
Driving by Condon, floats it up, it will goes.
Boy, Hauk has Holloway on him. Now they switch back. It's Diabate.
Klavjar using the screen from Hauk, has it taken away by Diabate, who finishes.
What a play by Diabate. Switches back out, knocks it away, stays in front of Klavjar to not let him knock the ball away big time.
And he's all over him again. Almost got another one. It's out of bounds, Florida ball, but Mo Diabate making a huge difference in this game.
Just switches out and switches up to take something away from Klavjar and winds up taking the ball away. And it's been a different game from the one in Tuscaloosa. In that game, the transition went in favor of Florida. Now it's in favor of Alabama. They are getting up and down the floor and cashing in.
5. And Aberdeen takes Klavjar's place for the Gators. Condon asking for the ball and an offensive foul. Grant Nelson defending, and Condon has picked up number 2.
Terrific start to this game.
Will Richard back into the game for Florida. Condon playing with 2 fouls. Can't get the shot off. Good defense by Amori. Now Amori switches out onto Clayton. Left the 3 short, and it Hanlongton has taken the place of Condon right now. Aberdeen at the point, defended by Holloway. Richard lost it. Stevenson ahead to Diabate, who lays it in.
Nice job by Diabate to put the brakes on and let Aberdeen fly by.
How good is he going to be? How good is he already?
He's really good now, but yeah, he's going to be a great player.
Holloway. Diabate the rebound. Shot fake Sears.
Well, he needs to get one to go. He has
assists. Hauk to the paint. And it's down to Sears, and the Tide's running again. Right into the chest of Aberdeen to draw the foul and get to the line.
He needs to get a 3 to go down. He's not shot the ball well the last 3-4 games.
Hanlongton to Clayton.
Clayton's constant motion.
Every move he's got, but he left the shot short, and
one go through the basket.
Phylon.
Good help by Condon.
Chris Youngblood with his second 3 of the game. Youngblood underneath the basket. Somehow found room. Condon steps out to help out. Now needs some help. The cut by Richard. The pass deflected. Stolen by Stevenson.
Youngblood fortunate. He had his arm wrapped around Condon.
Youngblood a miss. Weak side rebound. Stevenson. And a foul. Golden, you and I had a game a couple of months ago when we asked him about Martin coming over, and he said, you know, we thought it would be great, but you don't know how it's going to be until you actually see it on the court. Well, everybody in the country can see that it's working extremely well. Chris Youngblood, another 3, his 3rd of the game.
In Florida play going, hey, they're every bit as good as Auburn. They're every bit as good as Duke.
Yep.
And Houston, they need to be talked about as the best team in the country. They're right there.
Well, the first.
But it's almost like nobody's saying that. Then moves to an open area. It's just so difficult to stay with them. It's not like Chris Youngblood did a bad job. It's just Walter
Shinulu. So he will come out, and Florida paying off. They've got Florida outscoring Alabama 26-12 in the second half. The drive by Klavjar, and back comes Diabate. Diabate still going and gets fouled by Hauk.
Shots and had some big games in his career, but he's going to have to earn everything.
Mo Diabate at the line for the Tide. Very good game against Kentucky in the quarters. 13 points, 8 rebounds, and a couple of blocks. And he's got 6 points and 9 rebounds already in this one.
He's played 9 minutes. He's got 9 rebounds.
Yep.
He's been great. This roster. I mean, the best scorer is Walter Clayton Jr., but I think if there was a horse contest, my sense is Richard would win it.
Youngblood, another 3, his 4th of the game. Trying to...
And the bench has made a huge impact in this game. Aberdeen's one of them.
Blocked. Just getting anything he wants and making everything he takes.
Well, he just steps back from Sherrill, and that meant Philon had to block out Ruben Chinyelu. So even if he misses, Chinyelu's right there for the offensive board.
Holloway answered.
When you play pick and pop with one of your 6'11" big guys, he knocks down a 3. Inside or out, who can handle the ball and dribble lob threat. Florida, they can play at different tempos. They can play fast, they can play slow.
They've had 6 different players lead them in scoring this year. They don't rely too heavily on anybody, as LeBaron Philon finally has his first points of the game.
Yeah, and
the other one was against Tennessee when the Vols were #1. Florida and Tennessee split 2 games. Mark Sears, by the way, hasn't been in the game for a while for Alabama. Don't know if Nate Oates is just saying, hey, it's done. Not going to send him out there. Diabate, good work as he lays it in. He has put in a very honest day's work here in this game today.
He's a tough player, man. Gets you extra possessions.